What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and a big war recap is about to come your way, and it was the arranged war versus J'Off and Brennerchen. So, Brennerchen13, if you guys don't know him, he's a YouTuber. He shouted me out in the past. We've worked together in the past. I've warred with him before, but this time I am warring against him. Two German clans face off. Obviously, Brennerchen's a German YouTuber. And yeah, it was an almighty one. J'Off were absolutely able to tear it up. Though I've got to say, some really interesting attacks coming. Great mix of hogs, loons, hogs, hounds, loons, valks, queen walks, no walks. You know, there's just a good mix of content in this video. So yeah, I would definitely say grab your popcorn for this one. First thing you'll notice is there was a couple of attacks either side that were unused because probably used just for the matchup process to make it sure they got the match. I think they just generated accounts just for the sake of getting the match because they couldn't find the it doesn't matter, but they didn't use their attacks on both sides, so it was fair. Now, I have got an almighty, this is going to be a long video, so I think we're going to kickstart it all the way down at number 27. I have watched all the videos just, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with my selection of raid choices, so sorry if you guys, if any of you people in the J'Off war didn't make it. I mean, there are a few things I look for when I'm doing attacks, and I just look for something unique or cleanliness, like a really clean attack. If it seemed a bit sloppy, then I might have just skipped past it. And but yeah, so I've got quite a few things within myself what I choose what to and what not to show in a video. The thing I liked about this one, it's a straight up shattered Goho with the double golem in. But look at the heroes. It's 10 and 15 versus 12 and 11, I think it was. So quite a low level attack, a low level bases really, but with Town Hall 8 style defense with level 1 and level 2 expo. So it's almost like an 8.5 versus an 8.5. It was just an interesting choice. I like the fact he dropped that heal down the bottom there, because what that did is allowed not the first wave, but the second wave of hogs that are coming in just now to help take down those Teslas. That Tesla farm can be devastating versus hogs, so it's you want to get it down early. Unfortunately, he did lose quite a lot of hogs to it though. But his queen is currently taking down the pups, and he's making good progress down at 3 o'clock. But what's happening? All the hogs that he's thrown in are converging together, which is exactly what you want to happen in this a raid like this. He's managed to dodge the giant bombs miraculously, and actually able to finish up with a pretty tasty 3-star on this account. And I love the poison there to finish off the pups. A couple of wizards down the bottom. He's got quite a lot of cleanups. Another wizard sat in the camp as well, and another archer. So yeah, it's got more than enough cleanup for this raid, and it was just a good attack. I really enjoyed it. So shout out to Ripper taking down Paddy there. I'm going to skip up a couple now and go to number 24. Let's have a little look at, is it Simi? Yeah, Simi0608, bringing in a shattered loon. So, this is the more traditional, I think. Does he throw a third golem in? I remember looking at this one. I think it was this one where I was a little bit confused at where the extra, where the CC went. And I think he throws a third golem in, so it's more like a stoned loon. If that's the case, we're going to keep an eye out anyway for it and see if that is the case. I know I've just watched it and you're probably like, Matt, you need to pay more attention, but I don't think this is the one I was thinking of. But what I love about this attack, okay, you've got split heroes, but what you've got is a golem that's tanking for wizards, and what that means is he's able to get an extra air defense and a few defenses down on the one compartment, and he obviously opened up the second compartment with the golem there and the heroes, which are now taking on took down the other air defense. So now he's made it 2 air defenses. Looks like he is bringing 3 hounds actually, so it was I was referring to the wrong raid, but it's the perfect scenario. The queen's going into the core, and there's a Tesla farm, and the king's there to tank, so they made such good use of the opener. I mean, he could have spammed it and still got the 3, I think, because the opener was so strong. So really impressive. Should have dropped the third hound down sooner. You didn't want it to get to the stage where all those pups are starting dying now, so it could have been a bit sooner on that third hound drop, I think. But other than that, I mean, what an opening to this raid. Love the way he split attack in with the two segments open. The golem ended up tanking for the wizards on the one side. The heroes went through and continued to break through the base and just decimate that Tesla farm. And you can see now now is the time where he can reap the benefits of it. He's got a load of loons left. Unfortunately, some of his pups died because of the third hound not going in quite soon enough, but he had more than enough cleanup to get the raid done. So great to see. Lovely opening to the attack. That's why I chose that one. Let's move through to number 21. We've got Kingdom. And it's a drag. I tell you now, I almost chose this base and I almost attacked it. Now this to me is so impressive, because if you look at his level queen, 16. She's a baby. But he's doing 3 air defenses with her. And just look at the value he gets from his queen on this raid. It's ridiculous. I couldn't fathom it, because she don't just take down those 3 air defenses. You keep your one eye on that queen and how he tackles it, because he's taking down that 4th air defense. What he's doing is just slowly but surely taking down all the air threats within the raid, so that he can finish up with a drag loon. And you can see 4 drags in the camp, 9 loons. He's got something in his clan castle, whether it's an extra dragon, probably. But here we go. Here it starts. Look, so a couple of loons down, drags down to start the funneling, start to get them moving in, because they are slow things. Look at this as well. Poison and rage to deal with the enemy CC. So perfect combo there. Keep her alive. Keep her ability in check. So he doesn't need to use that yet. The drags are now starting to push in slowly, using the loons, just try and keep them alive. Unfortunately, the one on the left is going to die. He's not going to be able to make as good a usage as we would have hoped. But look at the queen now on the expo. She's still going. Move him back. Loons are pushing through the base, so he's doing okay there. Hasn't needed to use the king yet. Going to be interesting to see how he comes in, if he comes into play on this raid, because he's now running out of troops. He hasn't got any more loons. He hasn't got any more dragons. He's relying on the everything that's pretty much on the field to come through. And look, the queen is still alive. There is an expo on her. Just the expo though, so she's able to start regaining the health, and now the king can go in. Uses a smart decision to throw a wizard behind the king. Let's see how they get on as well. Meanwhile, the dragons are moving through. Queen is on the 2nd expo and taking it down, so she's taken 3 air defenses, 2 expos. She's now on the sweeper. She's now on the Tesla. There is another Tesla there and the Archer Tower, but she's going to get stuck hitting a wall. But guess who's coming round? Both the dragons and the king to finish up. So although the queen is getting hit, she survived through this entire raid and got ridiculous value from a level 16 queen. It's I was genuinely just flabbergasted by this raid. So and she takes down the final Tesla as well. I mean, geez. So yeah, that for me was pretty incredible. You can probably tell I was quite excited about it. Number 20 next with Cock 87. Let's have a look, and it's a loon, and I think this is the one where I was potentially on about, where I was confused about the CC. And I know I think he throws it down early as well. Let's have a look and see how it goes. So a big wide funnel. It's good, nice jump spell placement. There it is. Look, there's their golem in the CC. Now the question is that jump getting through to all the compartments he needs to? Yes, I think. Will he get to the queen? We're about to find out. Rage down. Could have done with probably a poison. Oh no, he has got a poison there. Sorry, my mistake. Got the poison, so happy about that. Going to get 2 air defenses, no question there. Can he get the queen? Will the troops jump over and get the queen before the loons get there? Now here we go, queen on queen. It doesn't even matter if they're going to jump, because queen has taken it down. Now he's got some wizards on the cannon at the bottom, and here it is. Look, 2 hounds on 2 air defenses with an expo in as well. So it's kind of you're up against it a little bit, particularly with traps, and you got to, it's not easy. That 2nd hound is going through now, but very clever loon rage and haste placement has meant that he's been able to survive, get those loons into that air defense nice and quickly. Still got a golem tanking down golem and golemite tanking at sort of 3 o'clock, but look how many troops and how spread they are towards the end of this raid. It's great. Such a nice attack. So on this one, I guess my favourite thing was the heroes in at the start. He just chose a really good entry point, nice wide funnel there, but loon placement and hound placement seemed to be very good. Just obliterated the base because of it, and clever use of the haste and the rage. Interesting. Anyway, moving up to 19, we got Nico Pro going down by Melvin. Let's have a little look. So I think it's a, oh yeah, it is. It's a Queen Walk Goho. So I haven't done a Queen Walk Goho yet properly on my Town Hall 9 account. I guess I'm too scared. Haven't had a good war to test it on. Unfortunately, in the war, sorry, my brother's calling me. Unfortunately, in the war, I love the early poison here as well. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, I guess the wars that have been in, like this one, I just didn't have enough time to do plans, and I was to do a couple of fresh hits, and it was sort of a little bit strapped for time, to say the least. So I ended up not being able to plan something quite special, but I ended up carrying a wrong spell because of it, which it would have been a normal smash of the base. But I love the fact when people are still using Queen Walk. And here you see that second poison that eventually to good use, which I found pretty funny. The Queen is going to regain health. She's only got one defense hitting her, but look, she's going round the top and going round. I like the way this attack comes together. Just seems like a very well thought out, well considered plan that winds up in his favour, getting him a beautiful 3-star. So Queen's going around the top. She's got quite a few trash buildings to go. She's only level 23, so not too high. Some of you guys might be shocked when I'm saying that, but yeah, I'm used to, I guess, that 25 plus on the heroes. Wall breaking in the first layer, getting that golem to go in. Wizards, nice fun. Wizards going through the defences nicely. And look at this second layer of wall breakers. Will they make it? Yes, they will, and that is heroic. That I love it when people do something like that. A second layer of wall breakers to break in, saved himself a jump, and now he can use a jump and a heal to his advantage to help the Valkyries. The heal spell was slightly off. There's nothing in it for a good chunk of time, or it was a little bit early at least, but they are now making use of it. And what's happened is, because he's got the good value of the nice choice to send the hogs in at the top there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but to take that cannon down, because that hog, if it survives, is going to go and get that sweeper, which again is a good move. It's going to help out his healers on the Queen. And just look, smart hog placement. Has got a giant in his clan castle, not in his clan castle, in his camp. Now, I don't know if he planned to use it for tanking and then he didn't end up needing it, or if he knew that there potentially might be a troll Tesla on this base, because there has been on pretty much every other base on the Brennerchen side, which is, yeah, I got hit by a couple of troll Teslas, but Valkyrie's still alive, which is what I love to see. Just good use of all the troops. Queen Walk Goho, swag rage spell there. I mean, geez, yeah, it was a very nice attack. My style of attack, as you guys probably know from watching my channel, these are my bread and butter style attacks. A lot of Emphatic Elite used to do on a wally basis. It's good to see it post update as well, considering all the nerfs that we've had to the buff to the Expo making the healer walk harder, the HP drop on the Valkyries, and the fact that, hey, don't care, keep nerfing it. Goho is still viable and very powerful and potent at Town Hall 9. But what it's meant is that loon is making more of a comeback, I would think, because people are, you know, you got two solid types of strategy. I mean, the variations, some people try and hybrid them and take a mix. This is clever, look, and again, really clever use of wall breakers. Nice time. He's destroyed that compartment, and he's also destroyed the what's it called, the I can't get my words out, mortar. But look at the wall breakers now. This is it, clutch in. Queen is now in. That was huge, because it gives him that opener. He's got a brilliantly wide funnel. He's got a wizard to help the Queen out now for when the pups come out to play, which they will. He has got a couple of skellies hitting him, I think. I'm just zooming out slightly because I suspect something else is coming. A nice early poison as well, just to help out. Wizard's going to do good work. Oh, he ends up dying, not being able to take too many of those pups down, which is a little bit of a shame. But here we go. Now we get her into play. Rage down nicely. I think all the healers are in it. Maybe one out. No, yeah, all the healers are in. But good use of Rage because it's going to push her through. He's probably going to end up having to pop the ability as well. No, dropping a couple of loons is a smart choice where he did. Take down the arch tower and they'll eventually go and take down the cannon as well. Or, in fact, they're just moving through. Popping the ability soon, I'm going to guess. There it goes. Expo down. That should get the air defense down as well. Here we go. Come on, go down quick. Don't take that loon down. He did take a loon down, but now he's got the archer. But I'm missing the top. The loon has started. Tesla farm there. Loon's raging through. He needs to keep them going. Get rid of that Tesla farm quickly before it has too much time to rip the hound apart. Second rage spell overlapping slightly. That's fine. It's going to help him get onto that expo and through to the wizard towers, which can cause good damage over time again. Just love. Really nice attack. Great queen use, great spell and loon and hound placement. Got cleanup as well, got a swag for haste spell. Again, I've loved watching this war back. I didn't get to watch much of it live, so watching it back I was able to just see a great selection of just solid content for the channel. So I hope you guys are appreciating what I'm able to show on this one. Number 12 is the next by Cecil. Okay, there's a Goho. I think it's more straight up Goho, which, as you know, I do like. Unfortunate there, it is a fail. I was gutted when I saw that. I've done it. You've seen me do it quite a few times. Not breaking through a layer of wall when you planned to. What that means now is he's flustered, and the fact that he's bought a 3-star off of it anyway. He's probably going to have to use his jump spell to get over, or he's going to manually break through. But he's got Valks in the CC, so they're going to, and a witch, so he's up against it already. He has manually broke through, so it's going to hurt him on the drop because his golems would have taken some extra damage, but carries on with his original plan. A nice amount of hogs at the top side there. Could have done with maybe a couple. No, he's fine. He good choice not to actually. But look at this, giant down, more hogs. He's just targeting through, moving sort of through 12 till what, probably 3 or 4 o'clock. He's going to keep pumping those hogs in, but that's because the other sides are taken. The core is good. Look at the Valks still alive. They are gutting the place, so it's great to see. Queen ability, going to want to pop that, get rid of the Tesla, also start taking down the storage there. But he's got, it is difficult because it was quite a well designed base. Valks are helping out though, and now they're going to move out to go and clean up. He is running out of defences. He's got 1 defence left, but running out of hogs is what I meant. The king and the golem are there. Can that final hog take it down? No, they can't. But all he needs is the golem to slap it down, and they will. The Valks are going to break through eventually and then help with the cleanup. King's there to clean as well, so it works out fine, and he's good. He's got the 3. So my style of attack there, straight up Goho, using the surgical hogs to help him out. So good attack. Didn't work out as smoothly as he was hoping, I guess, but hey, that's life. That happens. It's Clash of Clans. Number 10, Abraham, cleaning up my... no, it's not Abraham, it's Abrahamovich. Okay. So, he cleans up my mess. On this one, it's simple. I did 2 jumps, one between the wizard tower and the arch tower there, and the other one straight over that clan castle. Big Goho, straight through the base. I forgot to jump and brought 3 heals, and then it just went really difficult because my Valk started breaking into the wrong compartments and the raid fell apart. So he's taken elements of my raid and he's adapted it. I did catch that troll Tesla at the top, however I didn't catch the troll Tesla at the far right hand side of the base, which you will see soon. But Good use of the Goho going in. He has got a pecker to deal with. There's a lot of infantry down, so the pecker shouldn't be able to do too much damage. Question is, how far and how deep is he going to get through the base? It's already eliminated most of the traps. Couple of hogs at the top was a good decision, just to help take down those point defense, which are going to be hitting his golem. And loons with a haste on the other side. Again, smart choice, because it's just exposed defences. Now the extra HP on the wizard tower does come into play, doesn't go down, so he's going to have to work with that. However, he's got a load of hogs left, all the giant bombs are triggered, and he's got 2 heal spells, so he's got more than enough firepower to finish off the base. But look at that little troll Tesla over there. It's horrible when it happens to you, and you see your hogs running away and you're like, what, oh really? Yeah, another troll Tesla to deal with. But it's he's fine. He's got the time there. The queen is still alive. He's got minions at the top. A golem slapping a wall. I mean, typical. But a couple of hogs left to help him clean up the base, and got the 3. So well done. Final Town Hall 9 raid we're going to show now is on... Actually, it's not the Final Town Hall 9 raid. It's final raid on a Town Hall 9. So here we go. Loon to finish. With witches and 9 wall breakers. So something interesting is going to happen on this one. We're going to find out what that is. I'm going to find out by watching, because I can't remember. Start doing this video and starting at the start and then moving through. It's easy to forget what happens. And then we're going to switch into the more than 9.5 / Town Hall 10 territory, and there are some good attacks in there. There's a few Town Hall 11 dips. I will show them, because Town Hall 11, with the recent changes to Town Hall 11, it will be good to see what sort of attacks are being used. Anyway, here we go. Wall breaking the first layer. Golem in, witches down. So the I don't see the value of witches anymore. I would rather, what is it? 2 witches, 24 space. I'd rather throw in 3 valkyries, if I'm being honest. But then again, I'm talking at the Town Hall 9 level. I think Town Hall 10 still got a good use for witches. But let's see how it goes out. Anyway, captures an initial Tesla farm. He's still got a couple of wall breakers left, so he's used quite a lot early on. Thrown in some extra wizards at the start. He's got some cleanup. So he's still got 3 for the cleanup, but look at this. I was thinking the wizards were going to take down the Teslas then, but the queen's ended up taking the Tesla farm down, and the queen is now sitting solo. There is nothing else there to help her out, so the witches did take an early death, and I just didn't see the value. I think if you'd have thrown Valks in there, the Valks would have probably gone off and killed the queen, and some extra buildings, and yeah, I think you'd have got much better value from that. But I guess it's still going to be a slow process of people adjusting that don't already hammer Valks to using them. But from you guys to me, you know that I'm an avid Valk user and have been for quite a while now, and I will continue to be so even after the recent HP nerf, because it's just not that, it hasn't made that much difference if we're being honest. Queen's going through at 9 o'clock, and she just about takes down that wizard tower with us, and surviving is what I mean. Loons now on two sets of exposed loons, able to take both both air defences down. Good use of heal there. That heal has actually saved him, because he did have an extra couple of loons, but it's meant he didn't have to travel back. It's meant that those loons were able to take down the defences, and he's finally got the 3-star. So very close attack. I chose to use it to show it because it was the top Town Hall 9. It was an interesting slither of health from the queen, but an interesting talking point on the witches. What do you guys think? I don't see the value in them, particularly in that raid. This one's a 9.5, taken down by a 9, so this is always going to be an interesting attack. I think it'd be good to see how it plays out. He's got a queen walk involved with a Goho, which again plays to what I like to see. So golem down, big wide funnel, loads of Valkyries in, using the Valkyries to break in the wall by the look of it. The jump spells there, they're going to now redirect, which is perfect. So here we go. King going to go down quite quick. The only worry is, because the Valks are in early, that the loon is just going to decimate half the Valks in one loon drop. He has dropped the poison to try and hap it, but the Valks do move quick, so it's hard for a loon to get a shot off. It doesn't look like too many bad things happen there. The heal spell kept them alive in the giant bomb off. The queen is starting to walk around, and she's going to get some good value. Question is, what's going to happen now? The Valks are all dead. Queen is still alive. King finishes her off. He pops the ability there. He's only got 10 hog riders, guys. This is not many, so he's got to keep this, and I'm telling you now that not enough of the base has gone down for 10 hogs to finish it off, so he's got to wait it out, and that's what he's doing. Look, using the wall breakers to break in the queen. He's going to have to finish off that air defense quite quickly, and he's going to have to get that expo at least down, and possibly those other 2 cannons, but there's 3 storages sat in his way, so it's not. And also that more to survive then. Hogs are coming in now, but I think what's happening, which is good, which is what he needed, is that the defences are starting to shoot the queen. And he's using the rage spell because he knows that that queen has got a limited lifespan, but the rage and getting those hogs through the base, getting them onto that expo is going to help him out massively. And with the queen taking down the town hall, and those hogs I think are going to die, but the queen should be able to go up and finish up the cannon, because I don't think they're going to get enough shots off to finish it. They won't. The queen goes up, she finishes the cannon, then takes down the skellies, and here we go. We are now on pure cleanup. What can he do? He's going to be stuck on time, and I'm thinking this one did come down to the wire, just based on how the raid feels. Catches another giant bomb there, which is lucky his hogs didn't path over, and yeah, couple of those storages, brutal. But the wizards are just hammering through and doing okay and getting through to those final defences in the end, and thus finishes the Town on Iron portion of this recap with a great hit. I hear things upstairs, meaning that Ben might be coming. Now the hit on Brennerchen, which was a dip from their number 1, which is obviously a Town on 11, considering there was 2 Town on 11s on either side, and it's using the Goho with loons. Double quad quake. I mean, that's just crazy in itself. So let's have a look how it goes. So first compartment opened up, lovely. Is he going to do the same for the second? We're about to find out. There it is. Now he's got 2 rage spells, no heals for the Valks. So I just want to see how and no freeze either. Let's see how this goes down, because he has got the freeze of the warden ability, remember, which is the I can't remember what the aura is called, but the warden's invulnerability ability does act a bit like a freeze. So how is he going to put that to use, and how is he going to use these Valkyries to maximum advantage? Because here they go, they have started. He's dropped an initial 4 in. Is he going to... And the next 10 are going in. Invulnerability, in my opinion, that was a little bit early. Rage spells are down. Everything's starting to go in now. Big chunk of wizards. Valkyries are pushing through quickly. They're getting close to the second Inferno. You can see them now on the second Inferno. King's there as well. It's down already because the Valks are just ridiculous attack speed. And look at this. Just because the base is open, the Valks are quick at attacking, and he's just using back end loons just to finish up any exposed defences. I mean, it's so quick. Unbelievably quick. Now the question is, what's left? So you've got the queen ability, you've got a few defences to go, and there's not much cleanup there. That's the only thing, which is why this raid I think has lasted for so long. Oh god, Ben's coming. Right, let's finish up this attack. Just on cleanup now. It was a beautiful attack. I think we're going to have to pause this video, and I'll have to catch up with the last couple of raids in the back end soon, because Ben is about to come in and destroy things. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. What a crazy attack that was. Double quad quake, completely open up the base, and then just rage in those Valkyries. And you just saw how quick they were. It's unreal. Here we go, guys, we are back, and I have got rid of Ben, so we're just going to finish up this video with 3 more attacks. One on number 6, which is a triple, which again Cobra hit. And if you wanted to see another example of what he did on on Brennerchen, then let's have a look at this, because it is almost the mirrored attack. So this guy has got his groove, and he knows what he's doing. And what he's doing is making great use of max Valkyries. He's got 2 wall breakers as well, so it's going to be interesting to see where he breaks in and how he's opened up this base fully. There it is, look, there's the opening. Just getting in through to most compartments. Golems down, nice wide funnel on the wizards. Probably going to save at least 1, I would have thought, for the back end. No, goes for them all in. King and queen now. Here we go with the warden, and here comes the main attack. Another golem going in. So you got, is it 3 golems going in? Here come, he sent a few initial Valkyries in just to do a bit of damage. There's the rage spell, and here we go. 10 Valkyries now going in. Let's try and keep up. Inferno 1 is getting hit by a couple of barbs, but nothing big. Valk's hitting the second Inferno on the right. King and both Infernos have now just popped. Loads of troops. There's rage everywhere. There's golems everywhere. And how is he going to use the loons now? That's the other big thing. 2 loons on the arch tower at the at 10 o'clock. Probably a couple coming down, I was going to say, at 4 o'clock, which they have. And probably a couple going at 2 o'clock as well. Maybe we're going to see those. Undecided yet. He's only got 1 left actually, so where is he going to place it? My guess is that arch tower at 2 o'clock. We're going to find out soon, but it's just incredibly quick. What a speedy attack. Yeah, at Town 11, if you want to do a good old strong bully attack, this is potentially a way to crush a base. He ended up using the loon for cleanup. I don't know why he just didn't drop it down to try and help take down that archer tower. It would have made sense to me. But how long was that video? Play again. Let's have a look. 2 minutes ish. So yeah, had loads of time left on a town, almost a max. I think it might have been a max town 10. Unbelievable. So that's what I'm going to show you on number 1 and 2, taken down by Shatton. Which is a tunnel 10, so it's a hit up. 2 very different attacks as well. So let's start out with a couple of healers to start on the queen. I love the way he dropped the healers first, and they were just sat there waiting for the queen to target. And how is he going to do it? So look at that. This base design is so symmetrically, aesthetically pleasing, I guess, with 4 air defenses in a beautiful line. How is he going to cope with that? How is he going to take it down? Well, the queen's going in now. She's taking the first air defense down, and she's going to start moving. She is taking a lot of fire. Even the rage spell is struggling to keep her alive at the moment because of the cannon and all the defenses on it, including the expo. I have a feeling she's going to need another rage quite quickly after this, because I think she's going to be losing health. And actually, no, yeah, with the now the warden going down, she has got 1 defense on her, and she's okay for a bit, so he can breathe for a moment. What is he doing? I think he might be funneling himself a nice space, because once the queen moves around and takes down, and she starts moving up towards 1 o'clock, he might have a direct route in to take down the town hall, which I think he will. Lovely use of giants and a king here, or is he going to break in at this point? Which he is. So here we go. This is where the 4 peckers are going to come in useful. Now, not even max peckers. I wouldn't consider using peckers myself until they were max. 5 peckers actually. So big attack. He's going for that town hall. He wants it to go down in a couple of swipes. He's got a freeze and a rage to help him out. The peckers are gonna. The beautiful thing, I guess, is that peckers don't do much damage to. Eagle artilleries won't do too much damage to peckers, so that's probably why he's gone so heavy on them. And their swing is powerful. Here we go. Town hall's already gone, and they're just going to be taking down building after building. They do get quite easily distracted, particularly by skeletons or something like that. But it doesn't matter. He's already got the 2-star. Just a huge raid. Really, really nice attack. Keeps plucking at the percentage, and finally finished on a 58. So big attack there. So, and the other one is number 1, which was a drag raid, which didn't work out too well. Excuse me. You're going to see why. The queen walk is great, which I like. He does a really good job in clearing up a path towards the town hall. However, the drag, in fact, you'll see how good the queen walk is soon, but the drag drop just doesn't do much. It doesn't do what you'd think it would. So 6 dragons is there to essentially take down the town hall. Now the thing you've got to worry about, which is a real worry, as soon as you've got an expo hitting the queen, one defense or 2 extra defenses, if they're max, will start depleting her health. But now she's sat in a position where she's only got 1 defense on her, and in fact none now. What he needs to do is use distraction troops to try and keep her alive. So you see, when she's going to come towards the top, where he's going to have another expo on her, he's going to send in a couple of hogs just to start distracting, giving himself a little bit of time. Another hog going in now, trying to get the CC pull, I would imagine. Is he going to get the full pull? We're going to find out soon. It doesn't look like he is. The wizard tower's just ripping that hog to bits a little bit, and the mortar does not go down, unfortunately. But the queen is still moving around and still in good health. He's got a couple of wizards and I don't know what's in the CC. I'm guessing the dragon, but 2 rage and 2 freeze still in check, still ready to be used where he can. The sweeper is causing a bit of pain for the queen's health, because it just gives those healers a few seconds of not being able to heal, so that is causing a slight issue, and particularly if she comes into another air defense. Another defense, not an air defense, and you can see now he's had to drop that other rage spell. So here we go. Here comes the wall break in. They are going in. The eagle artillery has been engaged. The dragons are going in now, and what he's hoping for is a direct rush into the town to get some more percent. What I would have done is drop them more from about 1 o'clock, so they'd have gone in and sort of targeted the expo, sat on top of the town hall, because what they've done is essentially ran to their immediate death. Not good use from dragons there. And the king is getting a few percent, which is good, but watch the queen. Here we go. She is now under rage, regaining health slowly. She's not got much time, but look at this free spell to keep her alive. The rage is getting her health back. All the time she's hitting the town hall. She's got her ability in check, and boom, she is now ready. Pops the ability, takes down the inferno. It doesn't matter. Skellies have come out, so the queen is essentially going to die immediately after, and he quits the raid with the 2-star. So huge raid there. 6 wasted dragons, in my opinion. That could have been so much better spent, but the massive queen walk that he did brought him back into the game. So all in all, awesome war, awesome attacks, great recap in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Really definitely enjoyed watching those attacks and picking up some ideas for myself. Particularly, I loved that Town 11 dips. They were awesome, with the double quad quakes. But yeah, decent action on the Town 9. I'm glad Town 9's become almost fun again and challenging. And yeah, big shout out to the guy, to the leader over at J'Off for inviting me into the event and for obviously creating the matchup. Big shout out to Brennerchen and his clan, because I've known him for a while now, and it was just a great experience for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.